All right, everybody. What's up? This is Jason World today, and everybody's talking about this interview about what Lil Wayne was saying. I haven't seen it, and I heard about it, but I thought I would do a reaction to it to share with you guys. But people were talking about Lil Wayne arguing about being in a certain spot. So let's check out what he was saying, so I know what people are talking about. So let's check out this Lil Wayne interview talking about skateboarding and Drake, and talking about his new song and about being on the list. Let's see what everybody's talking about. Let's check it out.
Straight there behind us. I want to keep it really reverent. Why are we getting Can't Nobody, man? You and Swizz Beats, this beautiful relationship once again come together on this song. What inspired you to release this?
That's my brother first and foremost. He just means that's the way we work. We got a billion things that we just pick one to put out whenever we feel like it. But as far as as far as why we dropping it right now, that was my other brother Mac. Man. That was his idea. Everyone, I say everyone, I mean everyone around me knows that I don't do social media. With that said, like the world can end, and if it ends on social media, I would not know. Yeah, like would still be walking around like it didn't end. So, yeah, if it don't happen, if it doesn't happen in sports, it's not. I don't know what happened. So with that said, my bro Mac told me that he was a little upset about something, came out about something about rap or something like that.
It's the list, bro. That's what it is. It's the list. It's the list everyone's talking about. This is the thing, right, about lists, is that they really are for the fans. And what people forget is that most artists are not checking for lists.
I don't even know about lists.
I have this conversation with many people about music. Competition in music is weird already. It's a psycho idea. The idea of competing in the arts, right?
Yeah, it's competition at all. It's not even a competition. This is creativity. So no one gets behind the mic and says, and no one approaches the song and say that I'm making this song so it can be better than this. But no one does that. That's if we all when I say all we all, I mean musicians or artists, whatever. If we all approached it that way, then yeah, it'd be a competition. No one. This is creativity. This is every individual. When any individual who creates, this is their individuality. They're not trying to compete. They're just they're putting their growth and they're putting their creativity out there for you to enjoy. It's not to compete against somebody, but but we also know that this is what the world does, so we have no problem with it.
It's true, but there's also a lyric in this song which to me really speaks to the idea of establishing your greatness, and I think it's more manifestation than competition. The idea of best rapper, ex trapper, dress dapper. To me, right. That's ultimately state. Isn't that a comment to yourself more than anything?
Yeah, that was to me. Yeah, that was just like showing you. I mean, the growth from where I came from. I mean, just reminding myself, man, use this, use that, use this.
But this anyway. Getting back to how the fans react, because it is our right, by the way, as music fans, to be able to talk amongst ourselves who our favorites are and put lists together, and it's the artist's right to ignore it.
I've done the same. Yeah, I've done the same amongst my friends, so I don't knock nobody.
Exactly. But in this particular list, right, Wayne came in at number 7. For a lot of people, that would be like number 7. Number 7.
Hey, who the hell was before me? It must be. Wait. Real question, real quick. Was the list including like all hip hop like before and after as well?
Yeah. So the list goes.
I can deal with that.
You're right. So I'm not going to start naming names. It's online, bro. You don't do social media. Just want to put it under your nose. But you came in at number 7, right? And I'll do it. Jay-Z, Kendrick, Nas, Tupac, Eminem, Biggie, Lil Wayne at number 7.
Yeah, I can deal with that.
But here's the thing, Wayne. A lot of people can't, and I think that's why Can't Nobody is going to resonate so much with people, is because I keep asking people this question throughout my life. You are not at number 7, bro. I would say you're a 1, 2, or possibly 3.
Bro, I would tell you that I am one. I mean, everybody who named you named it, rest in peace. But everybody who named you named, they also know that I am number 1.
Yeah, the thing about being number 1, Wayne, I want to get this into a place of learning.
Go ask.
Yeah, that'd be a great podcast series. Let's go find every single person on that list, and then we can.
They know they call it for their song. They know smash them on their own song. They know what it is.
It's also about influence as well, bro. It's also about the road that like you say, again, I keep coming back to that line about smiling, the height, the miles of the road traveled, because I always think, like, being a trailblazer, being someone who's willing to experiment within your craft and not just feed the fans with what we love, I think that ultimately, this is my theory. I think that's a lonely place.
I would say I partially agree because that there is a point where you find yourself that you look around and you're like, okay, I'm not even sure if this is if no one's coming traveling down this road with me, if anyone's even liking it. So that's that point. But then even going to the direction that when I go any direction I go into, it's always inspired. So therefore, I kind of never feel alone because I'm always have the inspiration. And also, inspiration grows. And I work with people that love to see growth. I work with people that it doesn't matter if you make hamburgers, they would love that hamburger that tastes one way Monday and tastes a lot different Tuesday. You know what I mean? There's just people love growth. Who I work with, and I'm fortunate to have these people around.
All right, so just cutting that interview off. The rest of it is just a bunch of talking about skateboarding. So, do you agree with Lil Wayne or not? You heard what he said. He basically said everybody was named in front of him, which I think there was two people before him. And Eminem was number 7. He was like maybe number 8 or number 9, whatever. Do you agree with him when he's saying? In my opinion, I do agree with him. I'm tired of seeing the same people on top. I don't. I mean, I'm a big fan of Jay Z, but he hasn't really did much. I guess I really don't listen to him on pay too much, but come on, you need somebody who's continues doing it. Jay Z don't continues do music or put music out. So I would agree with Lil Wayne. I have a different list. I wouldn't agree with none of that list. I mean, Tupac and Tupac and Biggie were always going to be probably in the top 5 or whatever. But if you're talking about a live, just keep going. Lil Wayne, Snoop Dogg, and all these other people should be in the category. But I do agree with what he's saying. But at the same time, he said that you hear what he said. He goes, you call all those people up, and probably if you do, they're going to say, yeah, Lil Wayne's number 1. But when he starts saying that they'll call they call me on their song and I body them on their own stuff, to me, he's just being the spirit of being a rapper. But in all honestly, we know he didn't watch him. I have never seen Lil Wayne body anybody I know of on the track. Maybe I don't pay attention to his stuff lately, but I've never seen him body anybody. I know him when him and Eminem made a song together. They both been like just like this. So for him to say, "Well, they call me up, I'm body on their own song," it's kind of I think he's just speaking because he's probably mad because the number he's in, just speaking from the spirit of being a rapper. But come on, man, we know he didn't watch him and the other guys on there. I don't think he's even win against them. But I agree with he's saying though. There should be a better list than that. I mean, me personally, all those people on the list will be on my list, but some of those wouldn't be alive. No disrespect to nobody, but if you're not popping, you're making music all the time, then you shouldn't be number 1. And Jay Z's number 1, he shouldn't be there because he hasn't made music. I don't agree with that. That's just my opinion. I agree with Lil Wayne. The only thing I don't agree with him when he said what they call me and I body him. I'm like, wait a minute, who have you body on a record? I've seen him do record with Eminem, and like I said, none of them bodied each other. So it was like this. So maybe he's just doing a beanie MC because every rapper, if you know this, in their song, every rapper would say, "I'm the best rapper alive. I'm this and that." So it's part of being a rapper because he was probably mad, and I don't blame him. And I'm tired of seeing all these people because I think number 1 should have been Lil Wayne or Snoop or somebody. Of course, we know M's never going to get number 1 because that's going to create a lot of confusion. People are going to say you shouldn't put him up there because of the color or whatever he is, and so I think he's probably always going to be a top 5. And to me, the top 10 rappers living today will start out with Lil Wayne or Snoop, and it goes down. And rest in peace to Tupac and Biggie. But even if they were here, I mean, to me, if you're alive and you're not popping and making music, you shouldn't be there. And I don't think Jay-Z's been popping and making music left and right. And everybody likes him for some reason. I like his music too, but I just saying, if you're not popping and making music, I don't think you should be number 1. I agree with Lil Wayne. I think somebody else should be number 1. And honestly, Lil Wayne should be number 1 if they're going to give it to somebody else. As far as the new age rappers, you got long years to go or whatever. But anyways, my opinion, the reason why these guys are so special and they're up there is because they give you something to talk about. Lil Wayne, Jay Z, all these guys, Snoop, all these dudes give you something to discuss. There's something about them that makes them unique. But Lil Wayne should be on top of it. I think it would have been Lil Wayne, Kendrick, and so forth, so on. But if Eminem's not in your top 10, then you're just being biased. To me, you have to be in the top 10. And I think if you take out Biggie and Tupac, no disrespect to them, and you talk about today what's popping, Lil Wayne should be the owner, or Snoop Dogg should be number 1 because these guys are still going. Anyways, other than that, that's just my opinion. I hope you liked this video. I didn't continue the interview he was saying because he went into skateboard and I seen most of it. I just wanted to clarify what he was saying. I mean, like I said, I just think he is going to cause some stir, and maybe this will be time that hip hop gets back on track. Because I don't know if you know this, but when hip hop is not on track, it kind of times to get boring. Maybe this will stir a debate. Maybe everybody in hip hop will get together and show what they are. But anyway, there's so many greats out there, but I do agree. Lil Wayne or Snoop should be number one in my opinion. I think it should be somebody that's still popping. And Snoop never won a Grammy. The Deuce won a Grammy a long time ago, but he is still the GOAT. And I tell you what, there's so many GOATs out there, but I agree with him no matter what. But anyways, other than that, there's just sometimes that billboards are going to put stuff out we're not going to like. But to me, I think